Hello and welcome to Melting Core. Our main story tonight breaks down the results of Combo Breaker 2024, which saw over 100 competitors duke it out in Schaumburg, Illinois at the end of May. First up, VODs. I know it may not be the most exciting start, but a lot of pools matches were recorded and are available here on this channel, including most of the qualifiers for Top 24. So if there are pool sets that you are looking for, the playlist will be in the description below. Top 24 saw an intense wave of gamers fighting it out for the final 8 spots of the bracket, with a few notable names who came close. Axon, a Hisui player, went on a strong run, beating Blitzbright and Mick, while losing 2 extremely close sets to Platt and Gavin. Made in Heaven also had a strong run after dropping to losers by Fushi, beating Luce and Defiant before bowing out at 9th to Platt. The bloodbath that was Top 24 resulted in a top 8 of battle-ready players, and we will be covering those warriors next. Top 8 had a handful of returning players, but the number was skewed in favor of newcomers. 5 of the players in Top 8 had never made an offline Top 8 at this size, with Kikoho, Scrop Vermilion, and Arhkma Muddy Kips being the exception. Making any Top 8 can be a difficult task, but achieving your first at an event of this scale is a very strong feat. Gumi, an Akiha player from the DMV area, started out strong on Saturday. In pools, he would sweep through his bracket, beating Hien and Defiant, both in 2-1 sets. In Top 24, another close set would give them their first loss of the bracket to the Ushi main Fushi, which set up a regional conflict for Top 8. Meeting Gumi was Gavin, a fellow DMV player on the Powered CL. With both players repping the same region, this was set to be more than just a character head-to-head. In the end, it would be Gumi overcoming the Powered champion in a 2-0 fashion. Though the run would finish with another 2-1 set to another DMV player, this time Link Pendrago, the competitive nature of all of Gumi's sets gave North America an eye of the power of Akiha that typically is reserved for the Japanese scene. Plat 9, your favorite player's most feared opponent, has been itching for a top 8 spot for a while. A constant online player with an offline presence as well, it was only a matter of time before he struck gold. After moving through his pool mostly unscathed, except a 2-1 set with Axon, he would valiantly fight Scrop Vermilion, but fall after a 2-0 set. In losers, he had to meet Made in Heaven, a familiar head-to-head for both players. Despite the 2 aggressive players' brawl, it would be Platt slicing his way into top 8. This top 8 would finish just after with a very close set with another familiar player, Arhkma, but not before he struck a game at a perfect round along the way. This top 8 is undoubtedly the ceiling-breaking moment. Now that he's achieved it once, he is primed for repeats of this success, and everyone should be afraid of this clean assassin. Link Pendrago has been a mostly offline saber, with occasional entrance in the online brackets when he can. One of the 3 currently active strong saber players, he has been active in finding his own slot in the top 8, coming close to it at CEO Taku 2023. His pool went smooth until running into Hardly, where he was unable to surpass the Arkwood player 2-1. He didn't let it get to him though, as he would pass Velvet and CG 2-0 to meet Akimi in the top 8 qualifier. In this close set, Link would find his stride and the victory 2-1, punching his ticket for the top 8. He would bring the run a little bit more glory, defeating fellow DMV player Gumi 2-1, before falling to Hardly once again. Definitely a proud moment for the Saber player, and definitely not the last you will hear from him. Hardly came into this tournament as either a dark horse if you didn't know him, or a bracket favorite who would crush all in his path. After clearing his pool, he would then beat Arhkma, rectifying their bracket at Frosty's with a 2-1 win over the Powered CL and CL player. In top 8, he would drop to Scrop Vermilion, forced to then run it back with Link Pendrago, where he would clear the Saber main 2-0. His run would end at 4th, as the Ushi main Fushi would eke by him in a heartbreaking 2-1 set. This run undoubtedly put him on the map, and everyone must be sure to prepare for this true ancestor threat. Fushi is a decently consistent presence among North America's Lumina scene. A die-hard Ushi Wakamaru player based in the Inland West, he rarely makes the trip to offline events. His first presence was at EVO 2023, where he placed a strong 25th, before once again returning to online play. Combo Breaker 2024 would mark his next offline presence since, and he was primed to do well despite the pool of talent. He first cleared pool R214 with confidence, not dropping a game. A battle with Gumi would bring his first game loss, but he would defeat the Akiha main 2-1 to secure a spot in top 8. His stay in the winner's side would end just after, unable to build momentum versus Kikoho in a 2-1 set. In losers, he would soundly defeat Arhkma 2-0, and then overcome Hardly in a nail-biter set. His final set would be versus Scrop Vermilion on the Mash, where he would lose the Fate Go fight 3-0. A very strong finish for a player who isn't the most accustomed to offline play, but the Ushi player finally gave the US, as well as the whole Lumina scene, a glimpse of what Ushi Wakamaru can do at the top level. Kikoho has been a consistent presence in all aspects of the North America scene, but last Combo Breaker he went on a strong run to top 8. This year, the Red Arkwood player was positioned as one of the top competitors to take the full tournament, and he absolutely crushed his bracket path. Clearing the winner's side of his pool, he would then defeat Arhkma 2-1 to make top 8. In winter semis, he would trounce Fushi 2-1 and meet his projected opponent, Scrot Vermilion. In one of the few times a player has stonewalled the Combo Breaker 2023 champion, Kikoho would defeat Scrot's Coma and Mash 3-1 and cement a spot in Grand Finals to wait for whoever would challenge his newfound dominance. Scrot Vermilion is a player of many talents, especially at winning at Lumina brackets in North America. The winner of last year's Combo Breaker, he was positioned to protect his title. From his first set of pools to winter semis, the Costa Rican player would not drop a game, which included opponents such as Gavin, Platt, and Hardley. In winter's finals, however, he was shocked in a 3-1 upset by Kikoho and sent to losers. It seemed that during the set, he was having a minor character crisis, switching between his usual Coma and the Shield Maiden Mash. In losers finals, however, he had it settled, playing Fushi and winning 3-0, all on Mash. She would be his final gamble as he ran the set back with Kikoho in Grand Finals, where he quickly secured the first 3 games to reset the bracket. Though Kikoho would manage to draw blood in the second set, Scrot had reached his flow state and secured the Combo Breaker victory with a 3-1 set.
Has the be able to finish it? Yeah, they are going to be able to finish it. And the pop-off.
How was the set from home? Or if you were there, how was it in person? Please let us know in the comments below. Before we conclude tonight's show, let's discuss some upcoming events to keep an eye on. Boston Blue Beat's Beach episode is taking place in Massachusetts on August the 10th and 11th, and among its various games is Type Lumina. As of the recording of this video, there are 22 entrants, featuring top talent such as Junebear, Crystal, Defiant, Kikoho, and Aaron. A tight bracket, but one showcasing some New England talent that you won't want to miss. Climax of Night is back, returning to Georgia for one more hurrah with the release of Under Night 2. There as well is Type Lumina, which has surpassed 90 entrants as of June 16th, with that number most definitely being higher now. If you don't want to miss the French Bread event, be sure to sign up. CEO Taku, the premier anime FGC event hosted in Orlando, Florida, is now being held in December alongside the annual holiday-themed anime convention Holiday Matsuri. Along the main roster is Melty Blood Type Lumina, and though registration has yet to formally open, CEO Taku typically sees its share of Lumina players from across the states to take part. And with that brings tonight's show to a close. Thank you all for watching. I've been Arhkma, and this has been Melting Core.